There's been widespread condemnation of the violence in northeastern Indian state of Manipur after a video showing two naked women being assaulted by a crowd went viral. In early May, ethnic tensions in the region sparked violence that's killed close to 150 people and displaced more than 50,000. Michael Apple has more.
This is what's been happening in India's northeastern state of Manipur. It's a part of the country bordering Myanmar that's home to the Christian Kuki community and the mostly Hindu Meitei. A viral video showing two naked and assaulted Kuki women being paraded has sparked outrage across India. And after months of silence about the violence in the region, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken out.
My heart is full of pain, filled with anger. The Manipur incident, which has come to light, is a shameful incident for any civilized society. I want to assure the citizens that those guilty will not be spared. What has happened to the daughters of Manipur can never be forgiven.
Kuki women in Churachandpur district look on in shock as they watch the viral video, which we have chosen not to show.
I felt so sad after watching the video. Who does this to other human beings? Why did they strip them naked? You wouldn't do this to your enemies.
The Chief Minister of Manipur says police have one suspect in custody.
We have arrested one man culprit who are involved in this heinous crime.
But Kuki protesters and activists aren't convinced by the Chief Minister's statement.
We all know the Chief Minister, he is the one who is instigating all this crisis in Manipur. Now why he is speaking peace, peace now?
Al Jazeera spoke to a victim of kidnapping and sexual assault by what she says was a group of Meitei men.
They say that if you run away from us and if you are safe, if you report at police or if you put FIR, we will find you out and kill you.
A curfew remains in place in the state capital of Imphal to ease tensions while the number displaced by the violence keeps growing. Mike Lappel, Al Jazeera.
Grishma Kothar is an independent journalist who's been reporting on the violence in Manipur, and she's joining us live, but we're not going to say where she is for security reasons. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. The video itself is shocking. We're not showing it here on Al Jazeera, but the fact also that this happened back in May, and if this video hadn't appeared and gone viral, then nobody would really have known about it, perhaps is equally shocking.
Right. The thing is, people were aware of this, right? The Kukizo community, civil society organizations of the Kukizo community did speak about this in May itself. Testimonies of some of the witnesses were shared. An FIR was also registered on the 18th of May. But till the video went viral, there was no action, any kind of prosecution done by the Manipur police. And that is part of the problem. The criminal justice system in Manipur is completely dead when it comes to Kukizo people or the crimes that have been committed against them. That's also because the Meitei, the state, is comprised of people from the Meitei community, right? The CM of the state is Meitei himself. And since the violence, even before the violence, the Meitei community has regularly targeted the Kukizo community, and this is something that is already on record. They've targeted them in different ways by maligning them with different kinds of tags, by going after their land, since there's a different land systems in the state of Manipur for people who are in the valley and people in the hills. So yeah, the violence that started in May 3rd isn't something that is, that started all of a sudden. There's been a lead up to the violence, and what has been happening since is something that the world has seen. Yet in India, the condemnation for this has come a little too late, is what the community feels, and a lot of others feel as well, because as you have mentioned yourself, this happened on the 4th of May. The local media, that is the regional media in Manipur, did not report about it. The national media eventually started reporting about sexual assault only as late as late June. So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Even worse, because if only a video like this can get you to start speaking up, then as I've stated in my report, the questions from the community is, we've been talking about this for a while. Why is it that only you need a graphic video like this to see what's happening to us? That is what the people from the community told me.
I haven't seen the video myself, but I understand that some of the men involved in this were clearly identifiable in the video. What do you think that tells us about the attitude of people who take part in something like this?
Well, so there has been a lot of conversation. The narrative has been about how mobs are running amok, right? But how will mobs run amok and participate in such crime if there is no state sanction of it? That's a question that already has some answers, but I think the kind of impunity that we've seen in Manipur, that I've seen in Manipur in the last 1.5-ish months that I've been here, is testament to the fact that the state government in Manipur has completely failed. Not only have they perpetuated the violence, they've also looked the other way. The internet ban, for that matter, civil rights activists have been opposing it for this very reason, right? The internet ban is still on. How did the video emerge then? That's a question also. So the internet ban, under the garb of controlling violence, is actually a ploy to ensure that such vital information doesn't come through as well.
Grishma Kothar, we appreciate you being with us. Please forgive me for interrupting you. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, time is against us, but we do appreciate you being with us on Al Jazeera. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.